Thank you for listening to a nighttime adventure bedtime story from nighttimeadventures.com. Visit our website to view hundreds of exciting bedtime stories for children of all ages.
The Nighttime Adventures of Molly, the Baboons. Molly was a curious and adventurous girl who loved to explore new places. When she wasn't playing with her toys or reading books, she would curl up in her cozy bed and drift off to sleep. And every time she closed her eyes, Molly found herself on a new adventure in a different place. One night, Molly found herself in a dense jungle surrounded by trees and vines. She looked around and saw a family of baboons swinging through the branches of the trees. Molly was amazed by the sight and felt like she had been transported to another world. As Molly watched the baboons, she noticed that they were gathering food and playing games. She felt like she was a part of their family, and she wanted to learn more about their way of life. Molly approached the baboons cautiously, but they welcomed her with open arms. The baboons showed Molly how to climb trees and swing from vines. They taught her how to forage for food and how to communicate with other animals in the jungle. Molly felt like she was one of the baboons, and she loved every minute of it. As the sun began to set, Molly knew that it was time to say goodbye to her new baboon family. She thanked them for teaching her so much and promised to visit them again. The baboons hugged Molly tightly, and she felt a sense of belonging and love that she had never felt before. Molly was invited to spend the night with baboons so they could go on adventures tomorrow. The next morning, the baboons took Molly on a tour of the jungle and introduced her to different animals such as elephants, lions, and giraffes. They taught her how to track animals and identify different types of plants. Molly felt like she was learning so much, and she was grateful for the baboons' knowledge. The baboons learned that they could trust Molly and confided in her that they needed her help. A group of hunters were coming into the jungle, and they were planning to hunt the baboons and other animals. The baboons knew they needed to protect themselves and their families, and they asked Molly to help them. Molly felt scared but knew that she had to do something. She thought of a plan and worked with the baboons to build traps and camouflage the jungle. When the hunters arrived, they were surprised by the traps and confused by the camouflage. They soon realized that the baboons were not an easy target and left the jungle. Molly felt proud of herself for helping the baboons and protecting their home. She knew that her adventure with the baboons had taught her so much and had made her a better person. As the adventures came to a close, she realized she was back in her cozy bed. She smiled contentedly, feeling happy that she had made new friends and learned so much. Molly knew that her dreams could take her anywhere, and she couldn't wait to see where her next adventure would be.